One thing they did do good when it came to like making the game easier was like increasing like the throw window from like Tekken 6 to like Tekken 7.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that I agree with them to like make easier. You know,
Mm.
Uh, yeah. Okay. That is throw breaking was pretty hard.
bro, that shit
Um,
was difficult.
Well,
but
to
uh,
add
but the
to
thing is, but there was
the saving grace of I kind of like I don't know if I agree with that because like every other like fighting game, not just 3D fighting game. Well, let's just say 3D fighting games right now because yeah, but like in 3D fighting games, there's no way for you to see what type of throw it is before it comes out. So you literally have to guess. That's why the
Oh
window.
no, you don't guess. Like you could tell by the arms.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's my point. I'm saying that in Tekken you don't have to guess.
Okay.
So the window should be shorter because you can see what's coming prior to it reaching you. But in other 3D fighting games, that's not true. If someone
Okay.
throws me a Soul Calibur, I have no idea what type of throw he's going to do on me. So the window needs to be longer so that I can have time to guess. But I don't need that time to guess in Tekken because I can see what he's doing. Okay, that's
I
a 1+2
Hmm.
throw.
I will say, like,
I
once I learned how to break throws, it frustrated me how they made it easier to break in 7. Because like that was a long fucking time
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
was
you put in the time.
yeah, because like you just took that from me. Now the only time I can
Yeah,
break throws is when it's
exactly.
obvious. But
so
I understand that. I agree with that.
so I disagree and agree at the same time. I know it may sound crazy, but um, yeah, when it comes to throw breaking and Tekken, especially like before Tekken 7, there was only like a handful of people that can really do it reliably.
Well,
Like, and that was like
yeah.
the tippity top players that could really just break that.
Well,
So,
because they put in the time to do it.
Yeah,
yeah,
they went to a lab.
I get that, but like actually trying to react to those grabs and break it on reaction is super hard.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't think I don't think them making the window larger is a bad thing per se, because it was really a small thing that a smaller handful of players could do anyway.
well, it
well, yeah,
wasn't just the window. They else made it to where you match any button for like the regular.
Now that I don't like. Now
Yeah.
Yeah,
that I don't like.
it'd be different if it was just the window, but it was the window, and you could break normal throws with either one or two. Which
Yeah.
again,
which
like
invalidated a lot of
But
characters as like they became non-throw characters.
yeah, but
Like Elisa, she went from being pretty strong with throws to her throws suck now.
yeah.
yeah,
Now I will say this. Like I said, I'm kind of for it and against it. Now with the smaller window, kind of like what we were saying, it leaves a skill ceiling for you to attain. Like, okay, well,
Hmm.
all right, it's something for you to practice and get good at. Like,
Right.
I can't break these throws now, but with practice, okay, I can see the one, or I can see the two now, or it gave you something to work towards.
Right.
Yeah.
And I totally understand it, and I agree with you guys on that one. Which is like uh, terrible in Tekken 8. It's
See,
like some of the things that you obtain to work for, it's like gone. Like especially with
yeah.
Jin. Like I put all that time into playing Jin, um, and now it's like everything, all my hard work is just like easy now. It's
Yeah.
like I don't have to work for anything with Jin in Tekken
Yep.
8, and it's like the worst feeling ever.
And that's what I'm
So
saying. Like,
that was the appeal of the character. Like he was easy to pick up, but he was hard to kind of master.
right.
So you had something to look forward to when playing the character. But now that everything is solved, I don't look forward to playing with the character anymore.
Right. What's the point of turning the fucking game on? What's the point of like that's what I'm saying. That goes back to what I was saying prior.
Mhm.
It's like, what's the point of putting in research and development time with modern games? It's like in
Mhm.
every way they discourage you from doing that.
Yeah.
Because not only is your time not going to be respected because things change in wild ways unpredictably on unpredictable time frames, but on top of that, it's like you're it's influenced by people who have an active interest against you, the other player. It's like it just it's like it's crazy. But like to go back on the throw thing, my whole like just point on that is I'm thinking about it from a game design like if you're designing a game and you're trying to look at the benefits of downsides of a system and why it is the way it is, you know, like for example, like in VF, throws are also unreactable. They're even more unreactable than Tekken. Throws are 10 frames. All throws are 10 frames, and the window to break them is I forgot how small it is, but I would say it's probably just as small as Tekken or smaller. You cannot react to throws in that game, but what you can do is that you can input a throw escape in your block. So that makes it so that, like, okay, well, I have to choose a throw. I have to choose a throw to escape. You know, I'm going to choose back while I'm blocking. That means that leaves me vulnerable to front and neutral throw. So it's like they know that it's not reactable. So they're like, it's a guess, right? So they're like, okay, well, you can make the guess early because you can't react to this shit. It's
Yeah.
impossible. Like you're not getting good at reacting to fucking throws. So that's why they made that decision. It's you can't. And in DOA, I mean, you can't even break fucking throws unless it's a neutral throw. And the neutral throw, it's funny. It's the opposite. The actual throw itself is fast, but the window to break neutral throw is gigantic. It's like you can break that throw almost like if you like take Kasumi's throw where she like runs and then like jumps in the air and then throws you by the arm. You can throw it all the way up to the point to where she's like jumping in the air and then she'll just jump off of you. Like, you know, it's like the window is huge. Because you're not supposed to use neutral throws in that game. You're supposed to use every other fucking throw. That's what they're saying. They're like, don't use neutral throw. It's not it's not meant for that. It's meant if you got like you want to do a quick hard call out on someone doing a counter, you just want to press throw. But it's not meant for you to use because
Punishing.
every other throw is unbreakable in that game. And they're
Yeah.
also so fast that they're like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to respond to that. You just have to make a guess. They're trying to get you to guess in that game. So both of those games are guessing games. Like, you know, so there is no point in trying to make it like that's the fundamental design like idea in those two games. And then in Soul Calibur, throws are slow compared to every other game. They're like, I forgot, 17 frames. And then everyone has a stick or a sword. So if someone's up close to you doing a 17, I mean, you've seen me, Herbert. Like I duck throws and reaction in that fucking game
Yeah.
because not only are they slow, but they give you a giant window because okay, it's slow and it has a big window. What can we do to do it? Well, it's a 50-50. It's like there's no possible way for you to see, you know, what type of throw it's going to be before it comes out. You know, so to do that, because it would be extremely good if it was just super fast. It, you know, like and you got to guess, and that's it. It was just, and there's nothing you can do. You can't input a throw escape prior. You can't do nothing. Like you can't
Yeah.
attack in between it because there's the triangle system. You just get thrown by the super fast throw. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, you know, Tekken, like that throw, like I get that it's hard. I'm not trying to say that it's not hard. I'm just saying that like what by making the window bigger, you invalidate the reason behind why you even made like there's different arms that you can see. The whole
Yeah.
point is that you need to build your reactions up. You need to build your ability to be able to you say left arm, boom, right arm, boom, double arm, 1+2. Like you need to
Yeah.
be able to build that up. And that's not maybe something you even get in one Tekken game, you know, but like
So I'm curious. I want to ask a question. So if you were to rate your throw breaking skills in Tekken from like 1 to 10, what would you rate your throw breaking skills?
in Tekken 7 or 8, a 8, and Tekken 6 a fucking 5. 5 or maybe a 4.
Okay.
Depend
Uh
like yeah, modern Tekken, yeah, very difficult. I mean to throw me. But
okay.
in old games, I mean, yeah, I still feel like because I feel like my development got stunted by new games. Like I was getting better at breaking throws when tag like around the tag 2 era. I was starting to like almost see it. And then Tekken 7 came out and it felt like someone took like my fucking Goku training clothes off. I was like, what the fuck? I can break throws now? That's what I remember
Yeah,
thinking. I was like, I'm breaking throws. This is weird.
yeah.
Did I get better? It's like,
So, what about you, Grant? What would you rate your throw breaking skills?
Tekken 8, I'd say like a 8 or a 9. Tekken 6 probably a 3 or a 2.
Dang, that low?
Because I haven't like when I was playing like last time, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I couldn't break like a single throw.
Dang. What about you, Josh?
Man, my throw breaking is immaculate 9 and 7 and 8 because you can't like the lowest you can go in 7 or 8 is like 9, but Tekken 6, man, like I really do feel like I like because when we played again and I actually broke those throws, even though I think I broke it by accident, but I saw that I pressed the right button, even though it felt panicky, it was like control panic. So like I'd say my throw breaking is probably like a 6, maybe a 7 in Tekken 6 and Tag
Okay.
2. Because that was like I really feel like towards the end of Tag 2, I was like I finally can see. I can see. I've
Mm,
developed the eyes. I can actually see the throw. And if I don't break the throw, I know how off by how much I was.
yeah,
And it
that
was
was
a
the
good
other thing
feeling.
too. Like, it was like, yeah, you're get like that's another thing. I was getting to that point where it was like, I knew I pressed the right button, but I pressed it too slow. But it was like I was happy that I just saw it. I was like, oh, that was
Yeah.
1 plus 2. Like, okay, I saw it that time. Like, and I was improving.